This president has conducted himself in a way that he does not deserve not to be arrested. He should be arrested, he should be indicted, and the charges that he's been indicted on are minimal as opposed to the charges that I believe he could have been indicted on. I don't know what's going to happen. When he announces himself, it's almost like he's attempting to organize his domestic terrorists to show up and to resist him being arrested. You have to be careful with him. He didn't just, go ahead.
Finish that thought real quick.
I beg your pardon?
Finish the thought you were going to make before I interrupted.
Oh, I just wanted to, have you to understand that perhaps he was trying to organize the domestic terrorists to protest his arrest.
Right.
Yeah, and I think we have to be careful about him making that announcement. He's doing it for a reason.
All right, guys, so as you can see, and I'm sure that you've heard, Donald Trump might finally be indicted in New York. It looks like the Democrats might finally get their dying wish granted to them, because let's be honest, if Donald Trump actually does end up getting arrested, it'll be the happiest days in these miserable people's lives. So Trump is potentially going to be indicted in New York over hush money paid to Stormy Daniels with campaign funds. Donald Trump did recently post on Truth Social that he wants people to protest his arrest, and as you may expect, the left-wing liberal mainstream media is absolutely running with it and claiming that he is gathering his domestic terrorists in order to probably cause another insurrection, because that's their favorite word to throw around. And all of this is very rich, coming from Maxine Waters, who once did this at a public rally.
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
So as you can see, this is definitely not the woman that we want making decisions on things like this. So as you can see, that was MSNBC's expert that they brought in on the subject. And as you can see, the only thing she's an expert in is inciting insurrections, which we know very well worked. And it really is crazy how, according to the mainstream liberal media, the only domestic terrorists out there come from the Republican Party, when literally the Democrats are known for protesting. They protest everything. It's the only thing they know how to do. Democrats have no solutions to any problems. They can't critically think to that point. So the only thing that they know how to do is protest. And we can see it over and over and over, all of the completely idiotic things that they choose to protest over. But yet we're supposed to believe that only Republicans, who rarely ever you see protesting, but no, according to the mainstream liberal media, only Republicans, in any form or way that they protest, are always sparking insurrections, which is genuinely just an absolutely ridiculous take. And the problem is their dumb listeners are going to buy straight into it. And here's the problem, guys. If he does end up getting indicted, they are going to cover this story for the next 8 years. They are never going to let this story die, ever. And it really doesn't matter whatever ends up happening. Just that clip of Donald Trump being walked into a courthouse is all that they're gonna need. They're gonna run with that for years and years and years. And trust me, guys, if he does end up getting out, it will not be the last time that they try to arrest this guy in the next 4 years. I can promise you that. I just wanted to bring you guys this quick video of MSNBC being absolute hypocrites and calling Republicans domestic terrorists, when that is just some severe projection. I think if an insurrection does happen, the most likely reason is because Antifa or some other lawless Democratic group decided to do it and try to blame it on Republicans, because trust me, I think that we all know that that's a little bit what was going on January 6th. They're probably gonna do a little Juicy Smollett action and put on the MAGA hat and try to pass off as Republicans, when it's pretty obvious what these people are gonna do. And I'm telling you, look out for it, because I guarantee that these people are gonna try to stir up some sort of controversy. I promise you. Other than that, guys, it'll be pretty interesting to see how this all plays out. I do not recommend rioting in protest of Donald Trump's arrest, because I promise you that he's not going to stay in jail. Do not give the mainstream liberal media any fuel to their fire against us. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for today. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.